Did you know that companies that blog or add content get more links to their websites? That's the power of content marketing. Content marketing generates over 3 times as many leads as traditional marketing when it's done consistently and done really well. And that's what we're going over today. How to create great content that's going to drive more sales. I know you're going to really love some of these tips and tricks, so make sure you stick around all the way to the end, as I have something very special for you as well. Hey everyone, Tom Jacobs here. Thanks for stopping by the channel. And today we're diving into a really important topic on nurturing leads with value-added content. If you're wanting to grow your business in a more organic way, then this is the way to go, because it gets your expertise out there, gets people interested in what you do, and ultimately they're going to want to buy from you. Therefore, you're growing your business. All right, and one of the reasons that you might not be converting those leads into paying customers is that they don't know you that well yet. And that's where content marketing really comes in and serves you well, because they're going to be able to consume that content, which positions you as an expert in your field, thereby making the sales process a lot easier. They're going to get to know you, like you, trust you before they even have that sales conversation with you. So then it's just a matter of finding their problem, solving their problem, and then enrolling them in your program. The key, though, is to have consistent content that goes out all the time. And that could be weekly, it could be daily, but it needs to be consistent so that it is always appearing where your clients mostly hang out. And whether that's LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, on your website, getting other people to link to your blog posts, all that. Even YouTube is a great way of building your business. In fact, that's one of the primary ways that I build my business, is by making videos like this and getting that content out there. Because at some point you might say, hey, Tom knows what he's talking about. I think I'll book a consult with him, which you can do down in the description. There's a link there. And I want to hire him to help me with my sales process, or with setting appointments, or creating more content. So let's explore what some of that different content looks like. So first up, you got your blogs. And blogs are great for those people that like to read and really digest your information. You can do a lot with blogs as well, because you can put it on your website. It's going to be there for the long term, and it's going to get your audience to come back for more. If you have strategic alliance partners, you can get them to link to your blog post, further helping that search engine optimization and get that website so it's available in searches a lot easier. Next, we got videos. That's my favorite, because videos are pretty easy for me to do. I know some people struggle with doing videos, but one thing that's great about video content is that can start the process of creating a bunch more content. In fact, that's one of the programs that we offer, is where people will send us their video, and then we will make a blog post. We'll do content on their website. We will do social media posts, and we'll send emails out as well for them. So that one video now becomes all this other content. Plus, people are more apt to watch videos than they are to read a longer blog post. That means more eyes on your brand. The third thing that you could do, and this is also one of my favorites, is doing webinars. These are fantastic for diving deep into a topic, live with people on the webinar with you, and you're building a personal connection with that audience. Now, each of these content types can nurture your leads by providing them with the information that they need to make informed decisions about working with you, thereby elevating your expertise. And when they have a problem specific to what you talk about, you're going to be the first one that they're going to call. Now, let's break down each one of these 3 things to really make it kind of simple for you. So let's talk about blogs for a second. So it's really educational content that you want to create on your blogs, and you'll want to make them about 1,500 words. And when you do it properly and embed keywords that people might be searching for, that's going to help you with your search engine optimization. That means when the search engines like Google, people type in, how do I get better with inflammation? Then one of your articles might actually come up as one of the first things on the Google search. People go to your website, they read your blog posts, see that you're an expert. And when you have opt-ins and calls to action on your website, then you're able to collect their email address and nurture them further on your list. Some of the things that you might want to talk about on your blog would be insights on industry trends. maybe some case studies, people that you've worked with, and to detail what the problem was, what your solution was, and then maybe even give some future predictions. What do you see is happening in the next 10 years when it comes to functional medicine or chiropractic or whatever your business is? And by positioning yourself as a thought leader, you build that credibility and influence within your field. The one thing that a lot of people that write blogs don't consider is that call to action at the end of your blog. You want to encourage your readers to leave a comment, to share the post on social media, or to take you up on a special offer, download a PDF. You have those lead magnets that are going to help them solve a small problem, but also it's a way of getting that email address so you can further market to them. Plus, it's going to give you some really great feedback on what people are digesting and how you can change that content strategy. Now let's shift to videos. This is one of my favorite ways of communicating because it just kind of comes naturally to me, and it might be that theater background that I have as well. But basically, you want to create videos that showcase your products or services in action, or you can do the talking head thing as well. You could be demonstrating the features, the benefits, the real-world applications that can help those potential customers understand what it is you offer and how you can solve their problems. Another great way with using video is to capture testimonials of your happy customers. When people see the video of a customer talking about the success that they receive from going through your program, that is the ultimate of social proof. It builds trust, and it shows how your offering have potentially impacted other people in a real way. Another video that a lot of people don't do, and I'm guilty of this as well, I don't do as many of these behind the scenes content. It's a really great way to just offer a glimpse into your company culture, the processes, and the teams. Maybe you have an office and you want to take people on a little office tour. That's always fun and interesting, and you'll probably see a lot more engagement from those type of videos than if you were just doing only talking head videos. Well, it also humanizes your brand and makes it more personal to that person. And when we're doing business, we do business with other people, with humans. So we want to have that connection. We want to have that personality come through well. So if you're not doing behind the scenes content, I really highly suggest that you do. And the last type of video, and I encourage this with a lot of the practitioners that we do this content for, is that they do live videos, whether that's live on Facebook to their private Facebook group, or just going live on Instagram or even LinkedIn now. But basically it creates that interactive video format to engage with that audience in real time. You can do live Q&A sessions. You could do a product launch. You could do interactive tutorials that create dynamic and memorable experiences for them. And the third thing that I love to do is, of course, webinars. And with webinars, you can host them either by yourself or with other industry experts and to discuss a hot topic and emerging trends that are happening. And this not only provides valuable insights, but also positions your brand as a leader in the industry. Another use for webinars is by doing in-depth training. So perhaps you have clients, but also some prospects that could use some training on whatever it is that you specialize in. And you could schedule specific training times that people jump onto that webinar, get that education, get that practical advice that you're offering, and you can actually train them on certain topics. Basically, that's helping your audience develop new skills and knowledge, further enhancing you as that thought leader. And of course, what most people use webinars for is lead generation. You would use those webinars as education, where you're teaching people what they need to be doing so that you can sell them how to do it. Now, when you do this, you're going to require registration to attend. Most of the time, people will have scheduled dates and times for the webinar. So it becomes like a meeting, an actual event that people put on their calendar and they show up for. And you'll definitely need to get that contact information from them so that you can further nurture them after the webinar to see if they wanted to book a discovery call with you or if they want to go on further with what you offer. Now, it doesn't matter which one of these content types that you do, but what does matter is that you're doing some kind of content creation that engages with your prospects and builds your brand. And by strategically utilizing these formats, you can create a well-rounded content strategy that effectively addresses your audience's needs and drives engagement and growth of your practice. Wrapping it up here, nurturing your leads with valuable content is essential for accelerating your business growth. Remember, it's not just about selling. It's also about building relationships and providing value to your audience and your prospects and getting them to ultimately take action and enroll in your program. And when you're nurturing leads like this, you're going to see that people show up for your discovery call already pre-educated, and those discovery calls won't be all about education, but it'll be about problem solving and enrolling that prospect into your program. Now, as promised, I have a very special gift for you, and I want you to have it. So just click the link down below in the description, and you can grab my checklist on how to create tons of social media very easily. It's a systemized process that we go through when we're creating content for our clients and also creating content for myself. And it's something that you could implement yourself, or, if you need somebody else to do it for you, we're just a call away. So grab that checklist and let me know how it works out for you. And until next time, have a great day.